Alright, so I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite subjects, specifically a known lolcow, known PDF file named Cyrax, aka Chance Wilkins, aka the Goblin of 339. But before we actually get into the main topic, let me list out a couple of things like my prerequisites when it comes to Cyrax and also what Cyrax is. So basically, I've been watching Cyrax for a good while. In fact, I watched the entirety of the Swamp Dweller Live, whole entire YouTube playlist and documentary for Cyrax. I'm pretty much caught up on most of the lore when it comes to Cyrax. Now, to list out Cyrax, he's a pedophile, sexual assaulter, and has pretty much done elderly abuse by choking out his own grandma, who is equally almost as worse as he is. Cyrax also gets relentlessly trolled, both IRL and on the internet, and pretty much causes nothing but disaster for his family, because he just refuses to get a job and to just stop and shut up. But basically, he's caught the attention of a lot of people on the internet, and most notably is the subject today, which is Wavy Web Surf. Now, you're probably wondering what Cyrax has to do with Macaulay Culkin's pre-rehab evil twin brother over here. And it's mainly from the fact that he made a regular, typical documentary that pretty much every other dipshit on YouTube has made. But I'm not here to commentate on what happens in the video, but rather what the video maker chose to do, which was delist the video of which was criticizing Cyrax fairly, and he was worried that Cyrax, a goblin who pretty much has no ground to stand on, gives hollow threats. He thought that Cyrax was going to report his shit and pretty much get the video or his channel taken down. Mind you, whenever these big YouTubers make videos about Cyrax, just documenting him, or just listing out shit that's actually happened in his life, Cyrax will turn into a goddamn baby at 35 years old and start complaining, whining, hooting and hollering all over Facebook and making it everybody else's problem to acknowledge the fact that somebody talked about him. Now, don't let that fool you. Cyrax 100% loves the attention, craves it even. That's why he's willing to make this into a whole big stinker and think that it's the end of the world and then start fucking making nothing but videos on Facebook for it. Why do you think in most of his Facebook posts, he's always saying that he wants a personal interview so that way he can control the narrative and then lie and all that other shit? Because he knows they're going to ask him about Blind Billy and pretty much every other instance in his life where he should have gone to jail, like choking out his grandma. In this particular instance, Cyrax gave his usual hollow threats to Wavy, and for some reason, it fucking worked. He panicked, took down the fucking video, and pretty much gave Cyrax a W. Mind you, after panic nuking the video, he still brought it back, but he delisted the video, and you have to get a link to it by going to a post that he put onto his YouTube channel. Now, I'm gonna go on a little bit of an unfiltered rant right now, but Wavy, how the fuck did you give into a goblin's demands? How? He still lives with his grandma in her attic. There's child locks preventing him from leaving the house because he's too stupid to function it and get out of the house. Like, how do you give into his demands? It's just, it makes no sense to me. You literally deleted the video and unlisted it on the demands of a pedophile. He is literally a pedophile, sexual assaulter, elder abuser. He is literally the product of everything wrong in in that spectrum of Akron, where everybody's pretty much white trash and just inbred. He is literally that, a mutated monster, and somehow, some way, you gave into his demands and deleted the video and created a whole, you probably created a whole domino effect of just Cyrax being smug for the next month or so. Do you even understand how cowardly this looks? Mind you, Cyrax does what all the other lolcows say, which is they're gonna sue and this, that, whatever. Cyrax has nothing. Nothing. All he has is a Chromebook to fucking help him post on Facebook and do shitty live covers. And somehow this person, a guy who wears a fucking chainmail thing and a samurai mask and pretends that he's still 17 years old in high school, this is the person that managed to get you to delete your video? This one friggin' person? That's insanity, bro. Honestly. Mind you, everybody in the comments of that post is just fucking flaming his ass at the fact that basically he was a spineless coward and got rid of it. it like nobody is on his side. He assumes that everybody. He hasn't made any sort of like acknowledgement to the comments on the post that recently made, because all the positive comments that were there on the video the video that's there. But honestly, no one fucks with this. You just opened up a can of worms. You literally pulled a lolcow move. You pulled a Mudahar, and he's already being turned into a lolcow as we speak. It makes no sense why you chose to do this. Absolutely none. And it's still like, I'm still in shock. I gave this guy 4 days. I thought, you know what? I'll give him like 4 days. I'm a little late to this particular like thing regarding Cyrax or whatever, because I thought maybe he'd grow a fucking brain. Maybe he would unlist the video and like have it for everybody to see and stand 10 toes. But he didn't fucking do that. The video is still unlisted right now if you go to his channel. And even after Cyrax got his way, even after the video got unlisted, somehow, after taking a W, Cyrax still, like a greedy bastard, demanded more from Wavy. Yes, that's right. Just one wasn't enough. He's taking everything. He was going for the gold and demanded Wavy to talk to him and then tell him, oh, I'm actually not such a bad guy. Like, if you get to know me, like the same spiel that he gives to like absolutely everybody. The fact is that even after Wavy gave in, Cyrax was still making demands. He wanted to take it for the gold because he knows you caved in. You really fucking did. I'm mainly making this video simply because I'm trying to highlight this, because nobody was really talking about it. I saw a couple people that I'm subscribed to that talked about this, or that I watch consistently regarding Cyrax, and they kind of were talking about this, you know, at least like 2 of them. But this was not made very public to everybody, right? It just kind of flew over their heads, and it's probably going to be one of those obscure things about Cyrax that nobody will really pay attention to. But the fact is, I wanted to archive this just as a reminder that this fucking like moron just caved in. Wavy Web Surf is the one YouTuber that caved into Cyrax. Let it be known that Wavy Web Surf is easily the most spineless coward probably on YouTube. Now, me personally, I wouldn't give in to Cyrax's demands. And also me personally, if Cyrax, again, a predator, managed to get one over me, get a dub over me, bro, I wouldn't be able to post about anything. Like, I just don't know. Like, you can't show your face after that. Realistically, you just can't. Now, I'm not trying to incite any sort of harassment or sending anybody anywhere. I just wanted to highlight that this is something that happened. So, you know, Cyrax is the most pathetic, miserable person on earth. Literally one of the worst people that you could think of. And somehow Wavy was able to take an L from this one little goblin. So with all that being said, I mean, thanks for listening. Hopefully I'll post more, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to be a detractor channel for Cyrax. I'm not going to turn this into it. I just thought it was something that I could talk about and, like, you know, just maybe just practice making videos again. So yeah, see ya.